Hello and welcome back to Cobalt Core. I am here once again to play the video game. Let's get into it, shall we? I realized in the last run I said to you I did not play Max recently on camera. That was wrong. I had played him the run before, so good one. So what do I want to play today? Getting a Gemini win would be cool. I could also show off the Tide Runner, the new ship. I think this ship is very challenging. Probably the hardest of the ships to play. You know what? I'll randomize until I get one of them. There you go, we're playing Tide Runner. Isaac Max. I do want to play books for you. I'm gonna throw Max away because I play a lot of Max on accident. Let's play, what we could play, oh man, I could just play Riggs. That's right, I just do it. I'm down for an Isaac, although there's been a lot of Isaac as well, hasn't there? Let's see. It was back-to-back Isaac Max runs, so I want to take and Isaac's been in 3 runs in a row. We're taking an Isaac vacation. Let's play, we can play like Perry Dizzy. I don't feel like I play these two very often. Alright, let's give it a go. So this ship starts at 2 HP, by the way. Starts with a 4 hull and at half health. It's pretty brutal. Losing a max shield is grim. Oh, losing max hull. I don't know. I guess I'm playing Dizzy. I'm kind of okay to lose max hull. Let's just go. Gain a common artifact, a random rare card, or warp prep replaced with a boss artifact. Let's go rare card. Attack damage equals total damage of enemies' cannon attacks. Huh. Interesting. So 2 things to learn very quick. Books has a unique mechanic, which I'll show you whenever we draw it. And this ship has a unique mechanic. The upside of it having such a bad starting defense lineup is that you move automatically when you play the left or rightmost card in the direction of that card. So if I played block shot here, I will move 1 to the left. Same thing if I play basic block. You see that? And you can tell by the arrows. The drawback is that there's a card called Anchor, which locks you out of moving your ship at all. So basically what's going to happen here is I'm going to walk into the Cobalt Core and I'm going to die. That's how it's going to go. That's how it always goes. Yeah, and then I draw Anchor here. I have to play Anchor. So here's the books turn that I can teach you books real quick. Books generates shards through cards called, through many means, but it's the little blue icon. Shards are a special resource. When you play them, you get a shard. Some cards have a shard cost, like Mage Hand here. It will always give me 1 shield, but if I have a shard, it will also shoot a shot for 2. Pretty good. I am down to just let it rock like this. We gotta play safe, and I don't think this guy's very scary. Perry. Looks kind of worthless here, doesn't it? This card doesn't look very good at all. He's shooting me. That's okay, Perry. You got time to impress me. So here, I'll show you. If I play Mage Hand here without the shard, I only get the shield, but you couldn't see it because my shield was full, as you can tell. Anchor does not go away if you play it, and you can't remove it from the deck in any meaningful way. I mean, you not in any meaningful way. You just can't remove it. It locks you out of all movement as well. You can't even do evasion movement. Worth mentioning too. Oh, you're dead. Oh, I could have killed. I think. Yeah, I could have moved over and killed. It's all good. We'll still win. I'm confident. I think that if we can get out of the start of this run, it'll be okay. Multi-blast is good. I really like, if I'm stuck on parry, playing through overpower. I do find that boosting damage and just blowing enemies away is pretty good. Multi-blast is okay too. I'm gonna grab overpower though. And we'll path up and through, I think. We gotta be aggressive, because we're strong early with all the free movement. Usually. Attack damage equals total damage of enemies' cannon attacks. Now, I want to play overpower at a reusable level, I think. Although, maybe not. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go overpower B, reusable overpower. and we'll go on. It's a vast me hearties. Yeah, also the running joke is that the ship is made out of wood. It's like an old pirate ship. So, lots of pirate speak going on. Oh, that's armored. I didn't see that. I should have moved over one more. My fault. My bad. Okay, well. There's no reason not to play Overpower. I'll get a +1 to my attack on the next turn. I have to play the Anchor to move over 1. And redrawing Anchor is good. The downside is that it does lock you from moving on the turn you draw it. Also, if the enemy just decides to move 3 to the left, oh dear. If I can run, I can. It's a shame because I don't get to play Overpower, but, you know. Mostly, the problem that this ship is facing is that I am 1 bad turn away from actually just dying immediately. Kinda spooky. I have to go over 1, I guess, right? And then we go multi-shot, basic dodge, I suppose. Like, this guy can't hurt me. Single cannon, he just cannot hit me. I'm basically always okay, unless my mouse dies. So I can mage hand here without moving myself into the line of fire. The problem arises as soon as I go up against an enemy that's big, like the first boss, because then it just, I don't know, kills me, mostly. Multi-shot. Lunge puts me lined up with the armored spot. So I have to go this way. Yeah. Got there. Another Overpower? Fuck it, dude. This is where we're heading. Alright, good luck, me. Hey, it's Drake. Hi, Drake. Now, Anchor will move me when I play it, like this. So I can get out of the way of Drake's attacks here. This deck is going to do very well if I can get some form of energy, I believe. I can cash out 4 damage and then move out of the way of the 4. Or, well, the only way I do damage here is by lunging. So I think I'm gonna parry and dodge. Dealing 4 damage, or yeah, 4 for 3 is not really that good of a trade. And I cannot line these 2 attacks up with the gap, so I am just gonna have to get out of the way. Hope for the best. It's fine, I would say. I don't have a crystal for Mage Hand, but that's okay. Drake actually is not that bad of a first fight, I think. It's, what, you want to go left? Stay, probably? Yeah, Drake's not along for the world. Overpower lets me deal 3, I think. Yeah, okay. Actually, not bad. Like I said, strong early. I might need to play Magia Battery. I think I'm going to pick up Extra Battery here. This deck is very expensive, right? So we go Magia Battery. 1 random enemy part is made brittle at the start of the fight. It's not marked as brittle until damaged. Very good. Or gain Innovate. I think Fracture Detection is really strong, especially with a build like this where I'm going to be building up damage. Magia Battery, or sorry, not Magia Battery. What's this called? Fracture Detection can just blow. If I find them, I can one-tap them with parry. I might need to make this one cost 1. I think what I'm going to do actually is make multi-shot A. That seems fine. And then 2 fights or a question mark in a fight. Let's go to the question mark. Maybe it's cool. Ooh, heal 1 after each combat. That is really worthless. Hello, Brimford. I want to hold on to the stolen artifact for a jiffy. Be offered a random artifact or 75% chance something bad will happen. Sure. Gain to evade on the first turn. I knew it. This is a normal fight. I don't think this is even an elite. So I don't mind this. Yeah, so now we just search for the brittle point. Okay, it's not here. I hate to have to play overpower, or yeah, I hate to have to play extra battery on a turn like this, you know? It's probably best to just leave, right? Get the hell out. Yeah, this enemy ship doesn't move a ton, so I can just take it easy here. It doesn't move on this turn, specifically. It'll realign now, but it doesn't move on that turn. This guy just alternates 2 patterns. If this is the brittle spot, he takes 12, but if it isn't, I mean, even if it is, I'm still dead. So we have to go, what? It's spaced out real annoying. Let's go Mage Hand. Let's check if this is the brittle in the middle. It is not. Could do here for 2 and gain a shield. Moving right one is wrong. We just basic shot. Okay, this is the brittle spot. Found it. And so next turn, I'm very likely to just kill. We do big hit here. Oh, yeah. This should just be lethal, right? I'm not counting. Yeah, that was like, what, 6, 12, 18 damage? Something like that? Okay. This relic is super worth it, by the way. Gain 2 of 8 on the first turn, very nice. The good news is, so this is the enemy that auto-dodges. He's gonna auto-dodge a lot of the time into the line of fire here. Or sorry, into the line where I'm safe, I should say. By multi-shot, I end up getting hit for 2. I think we just take a passive turn. Okay, I can build up, it's fine. I wait. And I wait, and we're patient. That's what you gotta remember, you gotta be patient here. He'll make his mistake eventually. Or it'll just line up well for me with extra battery. One of the two. I can play Anchor and then I can hunt him down. And get 1 damage in. This is my least favorite enemy in the game, by the way. It's such a pain to fight. This can be a pretty strong turn. We go, it's probably worth it to cash out the 6 damage on an enemy that has 8 HP. Oh, I found the brittle spot. Nice. Alright. We got pretty lucky there. Deflection, boost capacitors, button mash. Boost capacitors is pretty good. It ups my max shield as well as giving me 2 shield. Button mash lets us run to the left. Running to the left is good because we want to be to the left of enemies so that we can attack them and then move out of the way of their hit, for the most part. Deflection, probably not. It's so expensive, though, to play this. What does it upgrade to? I'm gonna pick button mash. I think it's okay. Hello, Cleo. I would like to upgrade... +2 energy now, 1 energy next turn, or 3 energy now. I think I'm gonna removal. Well, what am I gonna remove here, though? Now let's keep upgrading. Put 2 crystal shards in your draw pile is pretty good, or always starts in your opening hand, put a crystal shard in your hand. Now let's do overpower. The good news is that parry is actually gonna do a ton of damage to the crystal. Let's go overpower again, because the crystal is going to be shooting a lot of attacks. I mean, I guess we just button mash and pray. We start fishing for... Oh man, this is unfortunate. These first 2 turns have been pretty grim. Oh, wow. Well, I got unbelievably lucky there, let me tell you. I'm going to spend 1 of the evades. We found the brittle on the first shot. So this is 12 damage if I want it. But I think it's more if I just go, like... Here, overpower multi-shot. Yeah, that's very good. Sadly, don't have Mage Hand or I don't have a crystal for Mage Hand here, but this is probably gonna die. Thank you, shout out Fracture Detection for this one, buddy. This is death, yeah, okay. Very cool. Brittle, by the way, worth repeating. Not the same as weak. Brittle means they take double damage. What do we have here? We have draw all 0-cost cards. This is gain a shard every turn, and this is another copy of Parry. How many 0-costs do I have? 1. 2 if you count the crystal, which is not obvious. So probably not 0 draw. Quantum Quarry. I'm just gonna skip. Gain extra energy every turn, add a trash. Gain extra energy every turn, all non-parry cards deal 1 less. When we gain shield, gain a temporary shield. I think it's probably supposed to be power diversion, because all my damage comes from parry anyway, and it makes it very easy to just remove all 3 basic shots with no remorse. Well, all my damage really comes from just this one card and parry. I'm gonna go power diversion. I think it's the right way to go. We made it, baby. We're out of Act 1. I defeated the crystal. Feels good. I wonder if the brittle point is revealed if you hit it for 0. Okay. So I did this like a mage hand here to check this spot. It is not the spot. And this is not the spot. We're just gonna, high movement lets me, move, mostly. Tends to be the idea. Anyway. I really don't want to play extra battery here, though. I guess I'll play basic shot, overpower, basic shot. Okay, this is not the spot. So it's one of these two is the brittle spot. Middle left or far left, one of those. Steals 5. What are you? 9? Could just coin flip it. It's a 50-50 that parry kills here if I draw. Probably not worth. I'll just get out of the way. He'll come over next turn. Yeah, I can feel it. Could feel him about to make a terrible choice. What do you think? Here? Oh, okay, so it's this one. Has to be. Very cool. Acid Cannon, that's not what we're doing here. Glimmer Shot is okay, but I took Be Rid of damage from everyone else. So the other 2 characters here are just here to provide utility. Boost capacitors, B. Honestly, yeah, I should probably take it. I have no defense, so. And we'll go triple removals on this path here. Go question mark, I'm feeling it. A scaffold lying around, you think it would look great in the middle of your ship? Ooh, yeah. Look at that. The ship is now wider. That's good. Probably. Dahlia. I think they added some new characters to this game. Morning, y'all. 3 servings of missiles coming right up. I don't think I want that. Oh yeah, look at this fucking massive gap here. Okay, not brittle. Unsure. Hope these aren't seekers. They aren't. Good. I don't know, man. I kind of just want to play, like, parry. Oh, yeah. There's the brittle spot. The extra battery has been kind of hard to find the time to play. I need some card draw, but there is no card draw, really, unless you're playing the best character. Wow, that's a lot of movement, buddy. You, like, completely missed me. I wonder if the scaffolding fucks up the enemy targeting. Because, like, this dude is not close. You didn't hit me. Ooh, that's a seeker. What are you on? You're on 9 HP? I guess, I don't want to let the seeker hit my brittle, so I'll just button mash. Now it'll hit here. 2 damage into 3 shield. Here we can temporary shield. My time will come where you fuck up and die. It's only a matter of time. Or I guess also I can just draw lethal, right? I can draw the movement. I'm waiting I'm being very patient. You gotta understand. My time will come. Looks like it cycles. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. I told you, if you wait long enough, they will just fuck up and walk into it. And then they'll have to hold this fucking 30. Multi-stun is kind of cool. 0 damage stun, move left, 0 damage stun, move left, 0 damage stun. This card's actually really good because we want to go left, right? The whole point is I want to be moving out of the way. I want to be going to the left where I can shoot and then hide. So that card is that. Yeah, now we're just going to go through. We're going to spend our 3 shops in this act, which we got all 3. We're going to spend them all removing. Ah, mini crystal. Yeah, I feel like every time I fight the mini crystal, it's on a solar flare. I can stun. I wish these did damage, but alas. Oh, there's the brittle. Yeah, that seems very good. You get to stun 3 parts, just like that. Ooh. This is 18, so I can do 10. I think I do cash in a 10 here. Would be kind of silly not to. Don't do that. Don't basic shot. Oh wow, it's a big move from our opponent. I don't have anything to play here, so actually what I'm going to do is just move and wait. Nothing to do. No reason to sweat, you know? I don't have energy. No reason to sweat it, I can wait. You'll fuck up eventually. Or I'll just draw lethal. One of the two happens, probably. Button mashing. Fine, I will wait. Again, patience. That's the name of the game. You gotta remember, you gotta keep it close to heart here. Patience. There it is. Very nice, very patient. Weaken hull? Oh, this weakens them? Huh. For 3? No way. I have way too much for 3. Sidestep. So the interesting thing about this card is that retained cards always go to the leftmost spot in your hand, which means all this card does is move me left 1 and then right 1 if I don't play it the turn I draw it. Feint moves me left 2. I'm gonna skip. Start of the combat, gain a glissade. Move right. Retained, flippable. Interesting. Was this? Fill your charge to the max at start of combat. We can take premeditation. I believe this will basically just be move left 3 at the start of every fight, which is good. I remove 2 cards at repair yards. Sweet. Super good. Because now I get to remove both basic shots. Wow, that's very good for me. I think this always goes to the left. Yep, so I just flip it. And I go here. Now we start hunting for the brittle spot. It wasn't there. I don't take the card. I know that what they do is what he does is he applies cards. We don't want that. It's Oxygen Leak is the card he puts on you, I remember. Oh, 0 damage shoots down missiles. Cool. Sorry, Oxygen Leak, I got sidetracked. Oxygen Leak is a card that says when you draw this, lose 1 energy, which we don't want to be doing for obvious reasons. This will move me to here. I'm gonna shoot the Seeker missile down. Continue being patient because that's who I am now. I'm patient. And I'm just going to sit here. The anchor actually is nice because I wanted to check for brittle anyway. And it keeps my cannon lined up. No reason to play the anchors, just gonna make me take one. Keep my cannon lined up with an incoming seeker missile, and I think what I know now is that this is the brittle spot. 1, 2, 3. We could go here and play multi-stun. Yep, there we go. And we also learned that if you do 0 to a brittle spot on this artifact, it counts. Good to know. Oh, I'm just 1 off of reaching it, right? No, what the hell? No, I'm not. I'm a lot more than 1 off. Also there, if you're wondering, if you're on only 1 card in hand, you don't move. Good to note as well. Anyway, you're just dead without the brittle. It's a shame Spike Jr. died, or Spike and Spike Jr. died, because I think that song is a banger. Stun charge is whatever here. I'm going to just be removing pretty much everything, right? I got rid of all of that shit, so now what's bad? I mean, lunge is pretty bad. And I think basic block is bad in a deck with Dizzy, because everything else is better. Sadly, Books isn't getting to do a whole lot on this run. This is a mono parry run, pretty much. Hello, Evil Rigs. We need to play Anchor. We're gonna want to go this way, and then we check 3 spots here for Brittle. Nope. Time for the best theme in the game, though. So we know it's not any of these 3. Oh, here it comes. Ah. Not there. I'm parrying. Okay, so we know that the brittle is somewhere on the other half of the ship. That's okay. Evil Riggs has a special if you go all the way out from under her twice in a row, where she just blinks on top of you. Very annoying, but not that big of a deal. Let's do my damage. I can shield, it's good. I don't think I'm gonna hunt the brittle any more than this. I'm happy to just stay here. Evil Riggs doesn't have seeker missiles, so that's fine. I'll check for brittle here. It was not there. Worth checking though. Hey, you know what? Fuck it, we go over 1. I'll take the 1, because we can check. We know the brittle is in one of these 5 spots now, I believe. This won't shoot, it'll just move me over 1. It could be here as well, and I just forgot, possibly. The anchor's a real shame. But I think I'm going to just play it and go left. This is fine. And Crystal Shard doesn't move me. Ultimately, I can just win through overpowering right through here, I feel. This is a non-turn, you're not doing anything to me. I'm just gonna boost capacitors, I think. Very strange, but I am okay to just put up a bunch of shield. And also, if this fight has to go long, we get to listen to this fucking banger for longer. Brittle? No. I mean, I should have put up overpower and just gone, but such is life. I'll be left 2, which I think is fine. No, let's spend 1 to keep a shield. So now I'm fairly certain it's one of these 4. Could be here. Yeah, there it is. Found it. Haha, lethal. Good. I think that this brittle artifact is the perfect thing to find in this run. Because all I'm doing is hitting the gas with parry. Heal 2, gain a non-temporary crystal shard. This card's interesting. It's single use. It goes away forever after you get it, and it gives you a permanent crystal shard in your deck, which is fine. Gain a shield or gain a shard and draw 1 for 0. Doesn't do anything wrong. This is 2 energy to gain a chip shot at the end of every or at the start of every turn. And again, I don't find myself too interested in Weaken Hull here. On pickup, remove 3 cards. Replace Warp Prep to gain 3 shield and 3 evade on the first turn. Start a combat, gain 1 power drive. On the second turn of combat, your enemy also gains a power drive. So it's a +1 to all your damage, and then on the start of the second turn, the enemy also gets a +1 to all of their damage. This is pretty good for me, I think. Warp Mastery is super safe, though. It gives me 5 evade on turn 1. Or, yeah, 5 evade on turn 1, which means it gives me a ton of time to just go searching for Brittle for a win. Because find Brittle, overpower, blow him away. That's the game plan. Everything I'm doing is playing to that. So we glissade over here. Oh, found it. That was kind of easy, actually. I'm out of energy. Okay. I could have played this a little differently. I could have put the damage down there. I just wasn't thinking. Yeah, look at all this I have. I get to go like this and I stun his buff. I think multi-stun doesn't do any damage anyway, honestly. So, not too upset about missing that damage. What's this do? You're at 25. It's hard to... I guess it's actually not that hard. You overpower into multi-shot, and there goes a lot of your health. The extra scaffolding in the middle is fucking nuts for me. It's so good. The biggest problem that this deck faces is that it only has, like, actually 1 damaging card. But it's good because I just have to remove everything else. Well, I don't know if I'd say good. It's playable because I just can remove everything else. Also, I have this double gap in the middle, so I get to dodge some ships completely like this very easily. Oh, this is lethal. Yeah, okay. I found it. I'm not a fool. Kind of. Okay, you know what I wanna do here today? Today I'm gonna remove every card in this deck. Getting a weird signal and offering from another timeline. You can skip this, so I can pick, show me a Riggs card. Oh, fuck. This card used to be, I'm honestly pretty surprised they put it in like this. It was 0 energy, draw 2, no exhaust. As you can imagine, broken. This card, also broken. Thanks, Riggs. Even when she isn't on the run, she gets to pop in and say, hey. Okay, so now we start removing things that are just not very good. I'm sorry to say, but I haven't gotten to play a cool books run, and I was hoping this was gonna be it. This does not appear to be it. And we're gonna drop Block Shot here. Oh, it's Grandma's Bakery and Weapons Market. Get a random rare card, or I'm just gonna remove a card. I am happy to say goodbye to what? Probably. It's probably Unpolished Crystal. I got rid of the other card. Yeah, I should get rid of this. And then we're gonna go remove 2 more cards. Okay, we're gonna get rid of... Oof, it's starting to get a little tight. Probably Shield Surge. I need to keep the basic dodge. I'll probably upgrade that next time. Is it parry ever? No, I think the final boss does enough damage that parry is good. It could be button mash, but I think that's fine. Button mash kind of gets shown up though a little bit. Like, we're getting to the point where I can just play overpower every turn. I'm gonna drop button mash. Although, like, getting rid of the consume cards is strange. You may hold 1 more shard. Unfortunate. An artifact is doing... Sorry, it took me a second to understand what the hell Dizzy was talking about. I had to read over it a few times. That artifact is doing my job for me. True. The artifact that he's talking about is Warp Mastery, doing his job for him. So what? I'm just gonna multi-shot. And then parry? Okay, fine. Happy to get rid of the parry for the consume. It's good to just test for, you know. It's all I've talked about this whole run. Still good. I have a very limited amount of evade, so we have to be extremely greedy with it. That being said, good to get some over. We're winning through stacking overpower now, I think. And just hoping that the enemy stops running away from me. An extra battery on this turn. Ah, there's the brittle. Overpower, quick thinking. I should always draw multi-shot. Yes. And then I will deal a lot. Okay. The setup is clear. I understand. Another extra battery is good, because I'm playing through this draw card now. Oh. Hello. This is the guy who just does himself in. Does my job for me. I can stun this. I'm gonna end up over here-ish. It's fine. I want to hold the extra battery. As we've shown off, or as I've shown off, I suppose I should say. I mean, you can have shown off too. It's fine. But what the whole point of this build is that I get the setup and then I one-shot once I'm there. So continuing towards the setup is fine. I'm gonna tank this with my shields. Yeah, like you do this, you're in a lot of trouble. I can also just wait. It's fine as well. But I mean, if it's here... Oh, it is there! Hey! We just take a clean little 24 off of his health bar. Yeah, I think I just wait now. You're on 11, you're dead in 2 turns. I can just walk it out. We play very greedy with our dodges. I have 5. No matter where he positions here, I can always dodge out completely. Is this really an elite? Shocking. I did not think this was an elite. This fight doesn't feel like an elite. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm out of my mind. Corrosion beam? No. Extra battery B is okay. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Well, that was. Enemy cockpits are weak. Gain a crystal shard on the first turn of combat. I'll take enemy cockpits are weak. Okay, here we are. It's gonna be a pretty fast run, win or lose. I like upgrading here, because there's not a whole lot left to remove. I think it's gonna be basic dodge to 0. So that I can keep generating dodge. Here we go. I did not draw anchor here. Good to remind myself. Yeah, he does do a lot of damage, like a parry for 13 on this fight. What do you think here? You think you double overpower? I think I double overpower. And then I spend 2 dodge to take 0 across the board. Plus 3 here. Do the wings shoot? Are these wings? These wings shoot? That's crazy. Well, let's go see if we can find ourselves an easy brittle. Nope. It's okay. I have 3 basic dodge. We don't want to waste our extra battery yet. No, not here. I save the dodge. I tank 1 on the shield. Definitely. You play greedy. Trash is really bad for me. I didn't know that was trash coming at me. Okay, big turn here, I think. Let's go quick thinking draws. Not as big of a turn as I would have liked. I think it's actually to play trash. Extra battery out the trash. Take 1, it's okay. We can't let it pile up. This deck is 12 cards. It's very bad to have a bunch of trash on me. Basic dodge. I can position pretty nicely after multi-shot. So we can go overpower multi-shot. Oh, there's the brittle. Okay, I win. Okay, well, we found it. It's over. Basically, this fight is just a scavenger hunt. Can I find the brittle before death approaches? And the answer is, yeah, it sure does seem like that. And then as pull up, you're at 20. I say, hold this L. Alright, GG. Good run. Very easy run to have go the other way if you get trapped, which happens a lot, I think, with that ship, where you just get no real winning way to go on. Also, no Books memories. It's revealed in the lore that Books is just here because it's fun. We'll take Perry. Not really sure what Perry is. I think like a rhino. There we have it. Yeah, I've finished Riggs' story. And I'm almost through all of the stories. So, you know. Anyway, there we go. Here's your seed if you want to play this one for yourself. 84 combat turns. I took 0 damage. Wow. How about that? Basically because I had no choice. Anyway, thank you for watching. It's been fun. I had a good one today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.